Reba McEntire was born into hard work and discipline. Raised on an Oklahoma cattle ranch, life was built around long days, early mornings, and expectations that did not bend. Music was not a dream, it was an escape. Her mother taught her to sing, her father taught her to endure. Reba's rise was slow. Years passed where success felt just out of reach. Songs charted, then disappeared. Opportunities came, then vanished. But she stayed. She learned patience before she ever learned fame. Then, at the height of her career, everything stopped. In 1991, a plane carrying members of Reba's band and crew crashed shortly after takeoff. There were no survivors. 8 musicians and 2 pilots were gone in an instant. Reba was not on the plane, and that fact would follow her forever. The silence afterward was devastating. She finished her tour anyway. Night after night, she sang through grief, standing on stages built by people who were no longer there. The album that followed, For My Broken Heart, was not a project, it was survival. It became one of the most successful records of her career, born entirely from loss. But grief did not stop there. Years later, Reba watched her family endure public heartbreak. Her stepson married fellow artist Kelly Clarkson. What began with joy ended in divorce, played out under the weight of fame and scrutiny. And then not long after, her stepson died. Another loss added quietly to a life already familiar with pain. These were not moments meant for headlines. They were private wounds carried without performance. Reba did not harden. She deepened. She reinvented herself again and again in music, in television, in business, without abandoning who she was. She endured a painful divorce of her own. She rebuilt her life quietly. She carried grief without allowing it to define her. Unlike many stars, Reba never chased the spotlight. She let the work speak. She let the pain inform the performance. Her voice carries something you cannot fake, experience. Reba McEntire's story is not about avoiding tragedy. It is about living through it and choosing to remain standing.